South Carolina is one of the Southeast's most commercially attractive STR markets, with Myrtle Beach drawing over 20 million visitors a year and Charleston consistently ranked among the most desirable destinations in the country. The demand is massive, but the regulatory ground is actively shifting right now, and a bill moving through the South Carolina legislature could give local governments new authority to ban short-term rentals entirely. If you are operating in South Carolina without watching this situation closely, you could wake up to a legal environment that looks completely different. Let's fly through the local rules so that you do not get blindsided. South Carolina has no statewide STR license, which means every city and county writes its own rules, and the rules vary dramatically. Charleston enforces some of the strictest STR regulations in the state to protect its historic character. You need a permit from the city's Department of Livability and Tourism. Some neighborhoods allow only owner-occupied rentals. Others cap the total number of rentals per block. Charleston uses automated platform monitoring to identify non-compliant listings, and non-compliance leads to steep fines and forced listing removal. Myrtle Beach generally allows short-term rentals but enforces local rules on noise, parking, and guest behavior, with increased enforcement during peak season. Hilton Head Island raised its STR-related fines in 2025, making it one of the most actively enforced coastal markets in the state. The state-level bill introduced in the 2025 to 2026 session would specifically permit local governments to prohibit residential STRs entirely, a significant shift from the current framework. If that bill passes, markets that are open today could close quickly. South Carolina charges a 2% state accommodations tax on all short-term lodging. On top of that, local municipalities add their own accommodations and hospitality taxes. In Charleston, the combined rate exceeds 10% of gross rental revenue. Platforms collect and remit some of these taxes in South Carolina, but local city taxes are not always covered. The rookie mistake here is assuming your platform handles all of it. Charleston charges both an accommodations tax and a local hospitality tax separately, and hosts must verify independently that both are being covered. Operating without a permit in Charleston results in immediate fines and listing removal. All rental income must be declared on South Carolina and federal tax returns regardless of platform reporting. Bottom line, South Carolina is a gold mine for STR revenue, but the rules are tightening city by city, and a state-level bill could change the entire framework fast. What works in Myrtle Beach will get you fined in Charleston. Get your property report on lodgecompliance.com and know exactly what applies to your specific South Carolina address before the legislation shifts the ground. Drop a comment if you are hosting in South Carolina, hit that like button, and I will see you in the next video.